Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and welcome to the monthly vlog for March 2023. Let's do this. So here we are in March, and I think I finally know what I want to do with this first section of the vlog. Any of you who have been watching these know, like, I've just been kind of conflicted because news just feels like a little too convoluted thing to do. So I think I'm just going to make this kind of my reflections on the month, and that'll take a couple months, I think, to kind of get in the flow of things. But so bear with me if you will. But in any event, I at least hope that all of this is at least good background noise to have on. So that being said, I wasn't paying too much attention this month anyway, just because it's March, and February, March are absolutely the two worst months of the year for me, mentally. Just weather, all that. So again, stuff I've gone over before, not going to bore you with. But in any event, stuff still happened, and felt like there were a lot of Kickstarters this month that either started or ended or are getting prepared to go up. Crowdfunding in general, even though I only contributed to a couple, one being Savage Crucible, which might start last month actually, and the other one is a horror movie that I'm actually, the name is escaping me right now. Kind of a horror movie. It's actually more of a stop motion film. I'll have a link to it in the description below anyway, because I think you should back it, because it looks incredible. And if my channel is of interest to you, then this probably will be as well. So that being said, Savage Crucible, going back to that, actually funded twice over. I think it ends in about 4 or 5 days. So that's kind of coming up. But in any event, that's awesome. They have totally funded the first 3 waves. I think the 4th wave is actually not only just planned, but somewhat prototyped at this point. So they're moving along. And I will have links in the description below for either that Kickstarter or if they pop up on other sites as a pre-order, I will have those. Whatever's relevant, it'll be there. So you can check that out. And going along for pre-orders, not actually a crowdfund, was for Boss Fight Studio. Their Legends of Lucha Libre, Luchacitos, are finally up for pre-order individually. So that was absolutely of interest to me, because when they initially went up, it was just for a case, which was like $230-ish, something like that. And I'm not buying a whole case, because all I want is the 2 versions of Penta and Tiniblas. So I'm going for those ones, which make me happy to see they're up there. Those I think are $12.99 a pop. So very cool. I thought they were going to be blind boxes at first too, and they're not. They are, open window. You can see who they are. So that's very cool. Again, links to that in the description below as well. And then the last thing I have written down here is just something that hasn't actually gone up yet. It goes up the day after I record this. Looking at the time, it's 15 minutes from right now. I think this crowdfund goes up, but that's for Mattel. Their WWE Ultimate Edition WCW Nitro stage, which has a whole bunch of Ultimate Edition figures with it as well, like they've been doing with the other ones. It looks incredible. It's huge. It's like 2 to 3 feet wide, or 2 feet high. LED lights everywhere. Basically recreates exactly what it looked like back in the day, and it's insane. It's so that'll be going up, and I definitely want the figures. I don't have room, nor do I really. I would love to have the stage and have space for it, but I just don't. So, I'm trying to decide how I want to approach getting those figures, whether it is finding a way to just kind of like jump in on the crowdfund and then sell it later when I get it, or getting the figures secondhand. So definitely worth checking out, and link to that will be in the description below as well, because by the time this video goes up, pardon me, I'm like hitting wrong things on my computer here, that'll be relevant. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much everything kind of went on the month. And again, not gonna, kind of a lost month for me. It just is what it is, even though a lot of stuff happened. So that was kind of that. But in any event, we're gonna move on to notable acquisitions for the past month. So let's do that right now. Notable acquisitions for this month, and it's been a good month. And actually, I'm going to use the end of the last section as a segue here, because we're talking about Mattel WWE Ultimate Editions. This time the Coliseum Collection Wave 2, which I had already stated that I was very excited about. That came out, it shipped. So yeah, reviews are up for both of these. So Jake the Snake and Ravishing Rick Rude, the robe is in disarray there, but they are both part of my display already. So excellent figures. I think this is still available, and if it is, again, link in the description below. If you are inclined because they're awesome figures. I cannot recommend them enough. So spoiler for the reviews, but you probably already knew that. So then moving on, we get NECA, and the biggest theme this month seemed to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Target's Holothon, which is actually something I didn't mention in the last section, was definitely a thing going on, and lots of stuff coming out, especially for NECA. So Triceratops Zog was definitely my one, like I had to have that, and it delivers. This review is also up, so definitely check that out. So you might be able to still find these on Target shelves, but it is a monster, as you can see, and very, very hefty and amazing. So that's cool. And then finally, another TMNT adjacent kind of third party, and that is the Fury Planet Crocker, which is, his hat's falling off now, but there goes his hand and his knife. But a massive piece of plastic, amazing figure. This review is also up, and yeah, just so good. And this is something I've wanted for a long time without knowing it's something I wanted for a long time. And those are kind of the best types of figures. So that'll do it for acquisitions for March. So just some real quick wrap up and all that, personal notes, that sort of thing, as we do. And so similar stuff. eBay store still going. Sold a lot of stuff. Actually, early this month, pardon me, was actually went very well. I've started looking through my accessories and realizing there's a lot of stuff I don't want. A lot of Lightning Collection accessories, stuff like that, just figureheads, stuff that you could use for customs. So definitely, pardon my voice here. I got sick like a week or two ago, and just the end of it, the tail on this thing has been stupid. But back to what I was saying. eBay store, lots of stuff for customization, accessories, stuff like that. So definitely check that out. Putting stuff up, so a lot of stuff's going. So you definitely could maybe find something you're looking for. A lot of action figure heads I just don't need, whether it's Marvel Legends or Lightning Collection as stated. And yeah, so beyond that, a whole bunch of stuff. Definitely going full on spring cleaning in the next couple of weeks. So stuff will be going up there, check it out. And beyond that, still looking for regular work, so if anyone has any suggestions, things have just been difficult because of, again, timing. So that's that. And finally, in terms of stuff that I actually do or want to do, there's the music end of things, and still haven't written anything. However, I am going to be putting up a vlog on the Transdusk channel, which I will link to in the description, like with everything else, and just kind of giving a formal update as to where I am. Just mentally, physically, everything, and kind of what the music landscape looks like for me personally. So if you have any interest in that, please check that out. Go subscribe to that channel. I think it's at like 52 or 53 subscribers right now. Basically because once I start getting subscribers is when things kind of stop for me. So definitely, yeah, if you're interested, go check that out. That'll probably be more music updates and stuff like that, and trying to kind of get around that. And I'll save all of that news for there. And then one last thing, just shout outs, really, like it's all the same people, so I'm not gonna go through the list again. But I appreciate all of you that are here, and certainly if you're new and made it all the way to this section, I definitely appreciate that, because this is a different sort of thing, and just kind of be rambling for however long, somewhere around 10 to 15, 17 minutes, depends. I'm trying to keep this one a lot shorter. So yeah, just I appreciate all of you that are here, certainly all of you that have been here since the beginning, or all of you that are in my life. You absolutely help me, and I need that. So I thank you for being here, and yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up right now. So I'm just gonna say that I appreciate you being here. I hope you're well. I hope that all your toy dreams come true if you're a collector, and most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.